Show labor right. Guys, I want you guys to listen in entirety of this in a press conference called by the Jamaica Labour Party in discussion to the recent happenings, the corruption scandals, all of these allegations that align themselves with the PNP. Yes, we need answers. We need much needed answers. And I guess this is the reason why the press conference was called. So we can basically get to the bottom of this, because our upcoming election is on its way, and we need clarity, we need integrity, and these issues, these questions has been on the mind, lips start of many Jamaicans, and thus we need a grand conclusion, we need explanation, we need the relevant persons who are involved to basically talk, tell us, show us that these allegations are just allegations. Listen to this, people.
Morning again, ladies and gentlemen. Let me thank MP Kerensson Morrison. I must also thank you, members of the media, for joining us this morning. And while I'm at it, I wish also to extend a special welcome to my Jamaican brothers and sisters who are tuned live to this media conference, and for those who will, of course, catch it delayed. Based on the constitutional due date, the people of Jamaica will be called upon to elect members of parliament and determine who forms government at some point during the course of calendar year 2025. By all indications, the upcoming general elections will be among the most consequential yet in Jamaica's recent history. While the Jamaica Labour Party has been working assiduously and has been delivering for the Jamaican people in the areas that matter most to them, areas such as crime management, job creation, economic opportunities, road rehabilitation, housing, and access to potable water, the parliamentary opposition has not presented any credible, coherent, or compelling plans or alternatives to move Jamaica forward. This Jamaica Labour Party administration has been insistent on abiding by principles of good governance, in particular where it concerns the use of public funds. On the other hand, the PNP has been on platforms attempting to deceive and mislead the Jamaican people by presenting themselves as lily white and as though they are paragons of virtue. However, the Lawrence Rowe PNP hush money scandal, along with the latest developments in this unfolding saga, which may be characterized as the PNP KCMC corruption scandal, removes the mask from the PNP and exposes them for who and what they really are. The Jamaica Labour Party has taken careful note of media reports over the past week, corroborated by exported WhatsApp conversations, including a quite damning and extremely disturbing voice note in which the PNP's embattled General Secretary, Dr. Dayton Campbell, sought to explain the basis on which the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, the KCMC for short, directed more money to PNP operatives, including caretakers, in other sections of the municipality compared to what the PNP's then caretaker for Central Kingston, Lawrence Rowe, told Dayton Campbell that he had actually received. The media has reported that the voice note was part of a December 2024 WhatsApp conversation between Lawrence Rowe and Dr. Dayton Campbell. It is noteworthy, ladies and gentlemen, that despite the passage of a week, Dr. Campbell has not denied having the conversation, nor has he denied responding in the manner the voice note indicates that he did. It is important to note that in the WhatsApp conversation, the PNP then caretaker, Lawrence Rowe, directly questioned the embattled PNP General Secretary, Dr. Dayton Campbell, as to why some PNP political operatives received more money from the KCMC, including sums amounting to $500,000 relative to the $300,000 which Lawrence Rowe told Dayton Campbell that he had received. It is also important to note that in responding to the direct question put to him by Lawrence Rowe, Dayton Campbell did not condemn or in any way repudiate or indeed disassociate the PNP from the use of KCMC money to advance the partisan agenda and electoral interests of the PNP and, of course, its political operatives. A direct question was put to Dr. Dayton Campbell, and he provided a direct response. We have, in fact, transcribed Dr. Dayton Campbell's response for the public record and, of course, for the benefit of those who may not have heard it as yet. The embattled PNP General Secretary was questioned about the sincerity or commitment of the PNP-controlled KCMC to winning Central Kingston, and he was questioned as to why more KCMC money was allocated to other PNP caretakers compared to what was allocated to him, Lawrence Rowe, over there in Central Kingston. In direct response to the question put to him by Lawrence Rowe about the distribution of funds by the KCMC, Dr. Dayton Campbell may be heard in his own voice saying, and I'm quoting here now, "I can tell you why that happened. It's because they put more money in the two divisions that we're going to have by-elections in. So you're going to have a by-election in Chancery and you're going to have a by-election in Denham Town. So they put some more money in the two divisions that are going to have the by-elections." And we are now going to hear in Dr. Campbell's own voice what he said in that 17-second voice note.
I can tell you why that happened. That's because they put more money in the two divisions that we're going to have by-elections in. So we're going to have a by-election in Chancery, I'm going to have a by-election in Denham Town. So they put some more money in the two divisions that are going to have the.
There you have it, Dr. Campbell's own words in Dayton Campbell's own voice. In another voice note that has been disclosed by the media, the embattled PNP General Secretary sought to assure Lawrence Rowe that the disproportionate issuance of money to various PNP representatives was not a sign of the KCMC's lack of commitment to winning Central Kingston. It is the Jamaica Labour Party's considered view, and we're confident that well-thinking Jamaicans will concur with us, that the response from Dr. Dayton Campbell was disgraceful, repugnant, scandalous, and quite frankly, unacceptable, and that the PNP KCMC corruption scandal warrants strong and decisive action against him, as he, in his capacity as PNP General Secretary, has ultimate responsibility for the party's political activities and electioneering, and indeed how they are sustained.